Hello and welcome back to another one of Paul's beer reviews. I hope you're all doing well today. I've got, I say a beer. It's a rum flavoured beer. It's by a company called Cubanisto. This is their Cubanisto rum flavoured beer. First off, I really like the artwork. I like the design they're going with. I like the whole Day of the Dead skull thing. That's very cool. It's also got it on the bottle cap. That is a keeper. That is definitely a keeper. Yeah, rum flavoured beer. This Christmas just gone, a friend of my wife's bought me a couple of sort of beer related presents. One of them was like an ice bucket, and I got like a bar towel or something like that as well. And they were both Cubanisto branded. Cubanisto ice bucket and bar mat thing. And I was like, oh, that's cool. You know, someone who doesn't know about beer, I suppose that's the kind of thing they would buy someone, right? And I realised I've never actually tried Cubanisto, and I've never really wanted to try Cubanisto because I just imagined it was an overly sweet and a bit like Desperados, you know, the tequila one. I imagined it would be like that, so I kind of stayed away from it. But I thought, you know what, since I got the ice bucket and the mat, I was intrigued. I thought I'd try it. So I went and found this in my local corner shop. It's only on sort of closer inspection I've realised that none of it is written in English. There's no English on this bottle. All I can get from this is that it's owned by AB InBev. It's a 5.8% ABV, 330ml bottle of rum flavoured beer. I'm not expecting a lot. So it's not going to be an in-depth review, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to give it a go because a lot of people love Desperados, and that's been one of my most viewed videos ever. So I wondered if people were just as excited about this one. So I'm going to try it and see what it's like. I'm going to keep that bottle cap because I really like that bottle cap. So, clear bottle, which is, you know, never a good sign. That's not really developing much of a head. I do like the bottle though. I do like the bottle. So there is the Cubanisto rum flavoured beer. Decent enough run of carbonation flowing out the middle of the glass there, but then this glass is nucleated, so you're always going to get a bit of a kick. It's got barely a fingernail worth of head. That's disappearing pretty sharpish now. Can stick my nose in, see what sort of aroma we're dealing with. Okay, not as overly sweet as the Desperados aroma, but it is sweet. It's citrusy. Shake it up, see if I can really wake up this aroma, because it's not exactly jumping out at me. There's a subtle sweetness to it. There's a little bit of citrus there. And not a lot else, if I'm honest. I'm going to get stuck in. Cheers. I'll go again. Okay. It's light, it's refreshing, it's sweet. But there is a little bit of a kick to it. There's a little bit of a boozy kick to it that does taste very slightly rum-like. Only slightly though. Light, watery, sweet. You get that sweet rush. And then when that dies down, you do get a slight boozy kick. It's not a beer. It's not a beer. It's I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to describe it without having the proper ingredients in front of me. It's hard for me to judge it too much. It's overly sweet. It's drinkable. I think this is better than Desperados. I think I'm enjoying this more than I enjoyed Desperados. The sweetness isn't as pronounced on this one. It's slightly more balanced. It is slightly too sweet for my liking. But it's not sickly. It's not too sweet. It's not overpoweringly sweet. And there is a booziness. There's a rum flavour there, which I quite appreciate. They've made an effort. This is better than Desperados for me. Desperados doesn't taste anything like tequila, which it's meant to have in it. It's meant to be a tequila one. This is better. But it's not a beer. You're not really getting any malty character or any hoppy character or anything like that to it. It's sweetened water with something there that's imitating rum. The ingredients, I'll say this, trying to read it in different languages. Water, rum, aroma 0.15%. Is that 0.5% rum in there? It does taste like there's a rum influence in it, which is more than I can say for the Desperados. It didn't taste like there was any tequila in it whatsoever. It said it was tequila flavourings or something. I say, without reading the ingredients in English, I'm not too sure. But I'm enjoying this one more than I did the Desperados, but that's not saying a great deal. It's overly sweet. It's very drinkable, to be fair. If it was slightly less sweet, I'd probably drink another one. But it's not a beer. It's an alco pop. It's for people who don't like beer. But I can imagine people quite enjoying this. And you know what? If I'm looking past the beer thing, it's actually quite good, and I would probably drink it again. I think if I wouldn't buy it, I don't think I'd go out of my way to buy it again. But you know, it's that situation where you're at a house party or something like that, and someone's got a load of bottles of Cubanisto going, and on a summer's evening, I could see myself drinking a few of these. It's a relatively tasty beverage, but it's not a beer. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. I'm going to be kind. Considering this is a beer review channel, it calls itself a rum flavoured beer. There's no beer character to that, really, that I can make out. I'm getting more of a rum flavour and a sweetened syrupy water flavour over the beer. But it's a 4 out of 10. But I would drink it again. I imagine on a hot summer's day, a few of them would probably go down quite nicely. So yeah, give it a try. See what you think. Cubanisto rum flavoured beer. It's a 4 out of 10 from me. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you have. And until my next one, you take care.